Whoa. What on earth? All right. Whoa. So this is the first time we've done uh check, 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 check. I wonder if anyone can hear me. Looks like we have no viewers, no likes. Okay. I'm not really sure how this works compared to TikTok. Let's go here. Switch accounts. And see here if we get anything. Check. Man, that is one delay. Gosh dang. All right, guys, welcome to A Story with Rory Live Hour. This is where I engage with the fans one day, not one day a week. It's going to be once every day until the first day of fall, which is September 22nd. And we'll be going over stories that I have on my podcast. If you guys have any questions about those, I'm willing to answer those at that point. If you guys have a story that you would like to share, that would be cool too. No, open new one. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Open new window. All right, let's do this. And let's do that. Okay. So for the first story, I want to do a Bigfoot story that happened on my actual property. One night, me and the wife were, hold on. Hair looks like crap. All right, let's see. Let's see here. How is everybody doing tonight? If you are calling, if you are and stuff. This is definitely a little bit different than TikTok's live stream. I feel like it's a little bit more advanced than this. So, I like the audio is a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. We could record this. Hey, everybody. Welcome to A Story with Rory. So tonight, I wanted to talk about the book that I wrote and the process of all that. It was, well, it's been quite a journey so far. So, yeah, fun stuff there. do some emojis here in case anybody wants to have an emoji war. We can do that. All right. So the year is 2020. You know, pandemic's happening. Me and my wife, we have to like live in this camper situation, and I get this idea to write a book. And actually, it was just going to be what it was going to be in the very beginning was like a toddler book, you know, 2, 3, 4 years of age, and it was going to be like a cat and a cow, and one said moo, one said meow. You know, it was like really basic like that. And then things kind of got more sophisticated, and I'm thinking, wouldn't it be great if these animals actually like had dialogue and you know intellectual conversations and stuff like that? So, push come to shove, I try to go more towards like a 7 and up range on the reading level, and you know, I get like a couple chapters in, and you know, I have a hard time trying to think what I want to do. See, because the hardest part was like, okay, what do I want to do? It took me like one day to figure out where do I want this plot to go, and like where do I want the story to be, and how do I want it to end? How do I want it to begin, and all that? And what's the atmosphere like in this book? Like, where are these characters at? How far have they gotten in life? Where are they going? I mean, they're animals. They talk to each other. Very sci-fi fantasy. Um, but you know, those are a lot of important. What am I, a Three Stooge? those, those are a lot of important aspects when writing a book, and characters is knowing their personality, you know, and the kind of things they like and don't like, and heck, it's almost like writing people you don't even know or you do know, and you're just using an animal to kind of like, you know, as an example. But so yeah, like the cat Maestro, he's a obnoxious cat. That's a tabby. You know, it likes to get in trouble and stay in trouble. And Bernard's the kind of cow that likes to stay in the pasture and stay out of trouble. You know, and people will kind of leave him alone, so to speak. And that's not what happens in the book at all. Not what Bernard wants. So Maestro ends up getting him into some mischief, into some trouble, and they kind of get a little bit over their heads in the first book. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know why that's still showing up. Start a poll. How about let's do a poll. Do you like a story with? See, TikTok doesn't have this, I don't think. Let's see if I can get some people. Can I vote? Can I vote? No. I'm the only one that can't vote. All right. So the poll is, do you like A Story with Rory? Do you like the podcast? And as of right now, be sure to vote. I need some top fans in here, man. All right. Do you guys like A Story with Rory? Be honest. I can take it. Come on, dish it out. It's only positive criticism. So no one's in the chat right now. Epic. Wonder if I can do Facebook. So far, TikTok Live's probably been my favorite streaming platform for live, anyways. This would be cool if I actually had people in the chat room. But it's like everyone that comes in just leaves. They leave. All right. Let's see if we can try. Let's see if we can try Facebook. Let's end this.